So good evening. As we said last time, tonight we will focus more on the pranayama. And but for sitting longer time, we need to assume for pranayama sthira sukha asana, the position which is very stable, unmovable, and comfortable on the level, on the physical and the mental level, so that the pranayama can be practiced effortlessly. And so we will do the best way to prepare for the sitting position. What I found is the method which I learned from Maharishi Swami Demurti. The spine twisting exercise is a dynamic practice, but it is working on your back, on the torso, on the spine especially, and all the nerves, the spinal cord, the central nervous system, enlivening and then activating all the muscles of the back from the superficial layer up to the deepest layer of the muscles between the vertebrae, massaging all internal organs. So as Maharishi Swami Demurti said, this he found to be the best practice from yoga for the health of the whole body, not only on the physical, but also on the energy level. And he practiced in his 100th year of the practice many different systems of yoga. But this very simple practice is the essence of all those practices, giving fantastic effects on our body. There are 12 sequences of these practices, so we'll do the first sequence while lying on the back. What is important is that this is dynamic practice. It means you are moving while twisting your spine, left, right, twisting. And in that way, you are increasing the circulation of cerebrospinal liquid many times, more than it is the usual circulation. So it is giving better nourishment to all the nerves and the central nervous system, and also conductivity of the neurotransmitters. So it's excellent preparation for the pranayama practice. So we will start slowly and do the movements very gently, slowly, without any jerky movements, and coordinated with the movement of the breath. So your awareness is related to the spine, feeling the movement of the spine, twisting from the pelvic region. That twisting movement is spreading to the neck region. Along with that, the breath goes out, so it goes in the same direction. The movement of the spine and the movement of the breath. So with your awareness, you are following these two, so it is three connected together. And when you are untwisting, coming back to the middle, then the spine moves from the upper part, untwisting down, and the breath moves in along with that, naturally. So you don't try to do anything by your will with the breathing. It is just what you do by your will is that twisting movement. And when you are squeezing, the breath goes out on its own. And when you are opening, the breath moves in. So when you are changing the space, you are reducing the space by twisting, and the air is thrown out. When you are untwisting, you are opening the space and the air is sucked in. So just be with the movement by your will, and the breath just experience. On the level of the breath, you are experiencer. On the level of the body, you are the doer. And then your own consciousness, which is experiencing the breath, have possibility to realize its silent witnessing value. So that silent witnessing value, experiencing value, and doing value, all three together at once. So this is the way of the practice. So we will start slowly. So we close our eyes and feel attention to our sitting area and feel the whole body positioned properly. Feel the breathing movement inside the torso. And then feel the breath movement moving in and out. And now we recite Sahana Bhavatu, Sahana Bhunaktu, Saha Viryam Karavavahai, Tejasvi Navadhi Tamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Asato Ma Sadgamaya, Sato Ma Amritam Gamaya, Tamaso Ma Jyotir Gamaya, Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And then make sankalpa. And rub the palms and start massage from the top of the head over the forehead, face, and the chest to the heart. Again, the back side, heart. Then one arm, ladies, left and right, massage, then the other, and then the stomach, the front of the body, and from the buttocks, the lower back, and to the front, and the legs, and the other. And then lie down in Anandasana and relax. Feel the body. When you lie down in Anandasana, just feeling of let go and be the silent witness. Now we start preparing for twisting of the spine. First, we are stretching our whole body. So interlock the fingers and stretch behind the head and push the heels forward to feel stretching in the pelvic region and the whole body, the spine. Then keep the hands separate. Now we are doing stretching, right heel and the left and the right hand, opposite directions. Pushing right heel forward and the right hand backward. Stretching that side, and the left side is passive. And try to feel the sacroiliacal joint on the right side. relaxing the sacroiliacal and sacrolumbar region, relaxing and pushing, pressing to the ground at the same time while stretching. Then the left foot and the left arm, the left heel, stretch opposite direction and relax the sacroiliacal area. Now the right heel and the left arm, left hand, stretch diagonally now. And the left heel and right arm diagonally stretch. Now both hands, both heels again, and gently press with the sacral area to the ground while stretching and relaxing. Adjusting that joint, because the sacroiliacal joint is very important to be properly fixed, because from there the movement starts. Now when you finish with that, then put the hands to the side, palms up, and move the feet are separate. Then move the toes in. Move the toes in, and at the same time, relaxing sacroiliacal joint and pressing to the ground. So this is additionally fixing that joint. And then keep the feet vertical, and the distance is for the length of the foot. And slowly start from here. Inhale, and then start movement of the pelvis to the left and head to the right, and let the air goes out. Remain connected with the movement of the spine and the breath. To the middle, coming, the inhale happens, and then twisting the other side, the breath goes out, and then continue to the middle and twist. Middle and twist. To the middle and twist. Remain connected with your awareness with your spine and with the breath movement, but see how breath goes automatically in and out, effortlessly. And this keeps your awareness inside in the region of the spine, moving along the spine up and down while twisting. Chin goes over the shoulder so that the neck vertebrae remain in the same line like with the rest of the spine while twisting. And then you relax. Then you can put the hands here, then bend the knees little and raise the lower arms and drop down and let the head fall to one side. Then inhale again and then give up and let the head drop to other side. Inhale up and exhale. Now to the middle, then raise the hips little and let them and drop them down here. Then raise the breastbone up and the thorax part let drop down like this, and then feel the body. So this was more affecting the lumbar region of the spine when we had the feet separate. Now we move to the thorax part of the spine, feet together, and twisting. Then the maximum effect of twisting is now in the thorax area, not anymore in the lumbar, because the feet are together. Middle and then twist. So make 5 to each side, twist. And then relax again. And then just be the witness, feeling the spine region. You could feel some improved circulation, some warmth, some movement, enlivenment of the spine. Now we started, so when you are twisting, then opposite movement is meeting one point. When we had the feet separate, then the meeting point was the lumbar region. Feet together, it was thorax. Now when we cross the feet, then you have the even twisting through the whole spine. So cross right over the left foot and then start twisting like a stretching, enjoying in the stretch. Because all muscles along the body is in the spiral way, like DNA. So when you are twisting, you are stretching them in their natural way, how they are positioned on the body. So when you twist, enjoy the stretch. That stretch brings comfort, relaxing feeling. And then 10 times, then cross the other foot and do 10 times. And then again, relax. 3 to 4 times, drop left, right. And then feel. Now the next is Achilles tendon between the big toe and the toe. Now hands to the side. If the right heel is on the top, then when you move to the left and head to the right, then the thorax spine is twisting. Then you move middle and leg to the right, head left, then the lumbar area is twisting more. So like this, you are changing now, thorax lumbar, thorax lumbar. And then change the other leg and continue twisting. And then again, relax. And with witness. Now more demanding twisting. When you bend the knee, put the foot on the knee. Inhale and twist. Don't raise the shoulders from the ground. Go with the knee how much you can. Now this is the same like previous. Thorax, lumbar is changing, but in a more demanding way of twist. Eyes closed all the time, awareness connected with the spine and with the movement of the breath in the internal space. Then change the other foot and continue. And relax again and feel drop little. Now we do stronger twisting to the lumbar region. Bend your knees, keep the feet separate for the length of the lower leg and start twisting. Knee goes to the heel, one and then the other side. This is now having stronger effect on the lumbar region, more stronger exercise for that area. Okay, then bring the feet together and we continue twisting. This is now stronger effect on the thorax part of the spine. Now the knees to the left, head to the right, and move the upper knee forward and stay. Now you stay in the position. Jatara Parivriti. Asana. And come to the middle. Twist to the other side. Move the left knee forward and hold. Now you are working with the breathing movement, that expanding retracting movement. So while you are moving your body, you are working with the breath movement, air in and out. But when you are static, then you work with the breathing movement, expansion, retraction. And see how this is affecting your body. Then come to the middle. And now 5 times Apanasana. Slowly bring the knees to the chest. Long exhale. Then move the knees from the body. Inhale. Again, slowly long exhale. 2 times longer exhale than inhale. Because this is relaxing, activates parasympathetic nervous system. More. And then stretch the body and just with the witness. And then turn to the right side. With the help of the arm, come to the sitting position. We do Brahma mudra practice with the hand. Sit with eyes closed. Siddha asana, Sukha asana, or and in the ancient text there are only 2 asanas they were mentioning as asana practice: Padmasana, Siddhasana. Later it came many other asanas, but the main purpose of asana was to sit properly, comfortably, to be able to do pranayama and meditation, to have comfortable, proper sitting position. Now move the chin to the left shoulder and feel few breaths, expanding, retracting, then move the chin to the right. To the middle, bring the chin down and feel the stretch at the back. And raise up. Then lateral to the right shoulder, lateral to the left shoulder. And then moving clockwise. Anti-clockwise. And then the head, neck, and upper part of the torso around the middle of thorax. And the other direction. And then move the shoulders forward. And then backward. And then one shoulder forward, other backward. And opposite direction backwards. Both shoulders forward, backward, inhale, and forward, exhale. Horizontally. Then with the breastbone, pull in, push forward. And the navel, horizontally, push forward, pull in. And the pelvis, tilting forward and backwards. Now move your pelvis clockwise, just in the pelvic region. Anti-clockwise. Then in the lumbar area, clockwise, with eyes closed, feeling that movement in the lumbar area of the spine and anti-clockwise. And then the breastbone clockwise. Anti-clockwise. Okay, then stabilize the position and feel maximum pressure to the sitting bones, to the ground, and reactive force from the sitting bones or from the ground, pushing your sitting bone through the sitting bones, your body upwards. And feel that force along the spine, elongating your spine and entering the inner space of the torso. Now start raising the arms using that Udana Vayu activated, like floating up. Activate all the back muscles along the spine to stretch your spine up and remain stretched. Now feel breathing movement, expanding, retracting movement, how it works inside your body, affecting the movement of your spine. Expansion is elongating the spine even more, retraction, relaxing. Keep the neck relaxed and shoulders, and then slowly lower the arms down. Now bend forward, tilting the pelvis. Now you can feel the breathing movement more stronger on the back. Expanding, retracting. Slowly come up. Now feel the breathing movement. Now we are working to open the breathing body in the physical body. It means the breathing movement of expanding, retracting that you can feel in the whole body. In the whole torso, from the front and the back, the same amount of expansion, retraction. And this is only if you bring the muscles to tonic condition. That's why we do the stretch. Then go on the right elbow and stretch the left arm. So you stretch the left side in a comfortable way and then have breathing awareness of the breathing movement being stronger, more stronger in the left side of expanding, retracting because the right is compressed. So you actually, by that position, you push the Shakti Kendra at the center of the power, which is guiding that breathing movement to that side. And you are working on that side. The more expanding is stretching more, retraction is relaxing. So all the left side of the torso muscles come to the tonic condition, releasing the tension. And then you come up with eyes closed. Now compare the breathing movement left-right side of the body, where you feel that it's now more open. Now we open the breathing body on the left side of the body. Now we open the right side. Go on the left and go and stretch the right. And come up. Inhale, twist to the right side. And stay little while breathing. But when you are in the twist position, then the breathing movement you will experience expanding, retracting. And then when you start following the breath movement, air moves in and out, you will feel more that it is the channel at the back, near your spine. You will feel that breath movement more closer to the spine. Then inhale the other side. So this shifting is the final preparation for pranayama, because it is shifting your awareness more to the spine region. And then you can feel the breath movement along the spine, not to the front of the body anymore. Then come to the middle, now with eyes closed. Feel the breath movement. Now it's the experience that it is more towards the spine, towards the back. So this is some very simple practices to open the breathing body and be ready for pranayama. And now we start with Lahari Pranayama. First, feel that breathing movement in the whole torso. Keep your awareness now in the space of the pelvis, in the pelvic space. And feel that breathing movement. Just by putting your attention there, when that space becomes conscious of its existence, then intelligence of that space becomes more intelligent. It means that the power, the Shakti or the Prakriti becomes more active. The breathing movement, prana, apana, vayu, become more enlivened in that apana region of the body and normalize that function there. It is enlivening that. Now you shift your awareness to the space from the navel to the heart, the stomach space. And just by that, you will feel that now that internal space is expanding, retracting more than the other part of the body. Now shift awareness from the heart to the head. And then the prana region from samana, stomach. Now that we are entering the space of the prana vayu. And then feel that increased expanding, retracting movement in that region of the body. Now to integrate the movement in all three spaces, keep your awareness at once in the whole internal space of your torso. Then you can experience the whole space expands, retracts. When you have that feeling, search for the center of that expansion retraction, where it is. From where expanding movement starts and where retracting movement ends. And you will find it in the heart area, Anahata, Pranasthana, or the center, the Shakti Kendra, center of the power for the whole body. And then by your will, increase that movement from the center and feel expanding even over the groins to the arms and the legs, over shoulders to the arms and over groins to the legs. The whole body expands, and then relax those muscles above the diaphragm, and everything is shrinking, retracting, and then to enhance retraction, engage muscles below diaphragm, stomach muscles, squeeze and towards the pelvic region, and raise the bottom of the pelvis to fully empty. Now relax the muscles below diaphragm and start by your will engaging intercostal muscles, back muscles, chest muscles, the muscles above diaphragm. For experiencing complete expansion and making the space full of the internal space. The breathing body become big as physical body, and you feel that internal fullness of the space. And then retracting, relaxing, start emptying, and the whole body squeeze. Help that squeezing by the muscles below diaphragm, and then you come to the state of the emptiness of the space. Then again, move to the fullness. So from fullness to emptiness, from A to Ga, this is Lahari Pranayama, that wave, that exchange from fullness to emptiness. And then exchanging by your will the action of the muscles. The bow diaphragm activate for full expansion, and then relax those muscles and activate muscles below diaphragm in the downward direction for full retraction. The Apanavayu function, downwards. Then Pranavayu from the heart upwards. Neuromuscular activity of full expansion and space becoming full, Puraka. Now feel the movement of the breath in and space becoming full on that basis. And then emptying the space, Rechaka, and space become empty. Then follow that process of space becoming full by the movement of your breath in, and try to find that channel through which experiential pathway, internal of the movement of your breath, to which region it is reaching, the internal space, and from where it goes out and makes the space empty. So making Puraka and Rechaka in relation to the whole internal space of your torso, the whole body. Now on Puraka, when you make the space completely full, feel that touch of that fullness to the inner side of the skin at the end of inhale. And then relax and start emptying. Now on the next inhale, feel like sucking the air through the whole surface of your skin. Feel the touch on the hair, on the whole body, on the skin of the whole body, the nails and the hair, while sucking the air in and making the space full, and then emptying the space through the same channel. Now Desha is the skin, like breathing through the skin. This is Anuloma Viloma Pranayama, purifying all the nadis on the level of the skin. It's Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama. Expanding and feel like sucking the air through the whole surface of the skin. and retracting and emptying. Then if you find some sensation on the level of the skin, which is not imagination, but some physical sensation, like some movement in that region, this is that prana movement, and working on the nadis, peripheral nadis, on the level of the skin, which are out of 72,000 nadis, all of them are on the level of the skin, only 12 are internal. Now we start working with these internal nadis in relation to the ears, function of the senses. During expansion, feel like sucking the air through the ear channel, making the space of the head full and emptying. Pura Karechaka and Desha are the ears, the ear channel. And if you feel some sensation in that channel, it means you are purifying that Nadi. Then through the eyes, through the channel of the eyes. You can feel even some movement of the eyeballs during the sucking the air in and expelling out. Then working with the smelling area, like smelling the flower, sucking the air in and expelling out. This brings more light to the consciousness, and then through that light you can proceed feeling the sucking through the arms, through the palms and arms, making the space of torso full and empty through the arms. Now arms are not used as a karmendriya for handling something, but as a channel for the breath movement. Now the legs. Now we did with the Jnanindriyas, now we do the nadis in relation to the karmendriyas. So the legs, feel sucking the air in and out, pura karechaka to the legs. Now to the urethra. Feel sucking the air through the sex organ to the space of the pelvis and expelling out. Now through the anus. So now we are working with karmendriyas, their channels, nadis. Now through sitting area. Now we work through Ida Pingala Nadi from each side of the spine. Feel sucking the air through the sitting bones and making the internal space full and empty. Then through the fontanella, now we work with Sushumna. Sucking the air through fontanella and emptying. Now from fontanella along the spine down to the pelvic region and emptying from pelvic region along the spine up during exhale. So breathing through the spine. This is activating spinal cord, the sushumna. Now, just be the witness of the space at the back of your forehead, internal space called lalata, as a screen. And whatever is happening there, whatever experience comes, just be the witness to that, innocent witness. Just remain sitting and innocently witnessing whatever comes or goes there. And then natural progression is to start with meditation. So you can just innocently, effortlessly start with the mantra and we proceed few minutes with meditation. Then wait a little, 2 minutes, and slowly open the eyes. Slowly open the eyes. So this is very good program for keeping the nervous system in a good function against all kind of neurological disorders like Alzheimer, multiple sclerosis. It's helping to stabilize and nourish the function of nervous system. And with this Anuloma Viloma Nadi Shodhana, you purify the nadis, which are the subtle level of our nervous system. And it's also improving the function of the nervous system. And because the nervous system is the main system on which depends the function of all other systems. So we need to, and the main purpose of the practice of yoga is to work with the nervous system. So this I found a fantastic practice, very simple, everybody can do it. and very beneficial. So this is good to practice regularly.